My lesson today is about artistic lenses and creating ways of noticing in art. People of all ages, interests, and backgrounds come to encounter art and perhaps make art through the use of their own default lenses. It is highly important that people awaken to their own ways of viewing art and making art. It is important that they develop a diverse group of lenses for encountering and making art in order to be better equipped to come to understand and harness what they experience in art in new ways. My goal for this lesson is to help people cultivate multiple lenses for experiencing art. Understanding art first involves encountering and noticing. Encountering is the act of exposing oneself to new stimuli. This may be self-exposure, accidental, teacher-driven, etc. In the act of encountering, we bring to bear our own default lenses, which are our assumptions, prejudices, values, likes and dislikes, background knowledge, etc. We allow for skepticism in these default lenses and attempt to engage the stimuli in a variety of ways through a variety of routes. Noticing is the act of observing, recording, analyzing, reflecting on a stimuli. Noticing is not simply reacting, but investigating using a variety of lenses in order to decode or put sense to new encounters. To do so, we must adopt a degree of doubt in our initial reading of things and be open to attempting or adopting new ways of seeing. To encounter, you have to notice. To notice, you have to be open-minded. To become open-minded, it helps to have a variety of lenses. Default lenses, or the perspectives by which we analyze art, inherently are comfortable. They are stock. They are cultivated as a result of years of learning, from parents, from your environment, from your friends, etc. Default lenses must be challenged before other lenses can be internalized. Default lenses are safe. Default lenses lack biodiversity of lenses. They are monochromatic in nature. Varied lenses are risky, challenging, and sometimes disconcerting. Varied lenses must be cultivated or brought into contact with the viewer. Varied lenses allow for greater breadth of encounters and experiences. Varied lenses are again risky. Varied lenses increase biodiversity of lenses. They are polychromatic in nature. The typical first initial artistic lens is simple. Do you like it or do you not like it? The end goal for our lens journey is simple: to understand. There are many lenses by which you can view art. I'm going to share a few with you, but by no means are these the only lenses, and I think this is just a good start. Art as language is the first lens I would like to share with you. Every artist creates work based on technical, aesthetic, and conceptual principles, whether or not they know it. Just like language, these qualities can come together in provocative but sometimes unclear ways. When you look over your work, what is the vocabulary of the work, the grammar, or the story? Everything you can do with writing or actual language you can do with your medium. Help define the way you read your work. This doesn't mean that you do all the thinking or so thoroughly define it that there is no room for interpretation. You merely assist in the encounter with your art. Art as context is another way of viewing work. It is to consider the environment or conditions out of which the work emerged. Where did the piece under consideration emerge? Was it a breakthrough piece, a beginning to a new branch of work? Was the work created according to a plan, or was it the result of your feeling your way to the end? Was it influenced by others? Was it made to fit a deadline, or was it a response to an event? Art as a response considers the idea of work emerging in reaction to some sort of stimuli or impulse. Art as an answer to a question considers potential questions that inspired a work. Art as a conversation asks that we consider an ongoing topical discussion among artists and thinkers. First, what kind of conversation is this piece participating in? And once we consider this, what is it contributing to the discussion? Noticing art is an ongoing endeavor. Developing lenses of viewing art can help you understand art, which can also help you create. Asking yourself questions about art can propel you to discover more throughout your artistic journey.